All right, Natalie, what's going on the roadways this morning?
It's starting off nice and quiet for us. We're starting off without any accidents. That's always a good way to kind of kick off our Monday morning. And good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome to another brand new, beautiful week. Taking a look over here on the west side, close to that 1604 and 90 area, close to Pedrenco and West Military. Speeds currently in the upper 40s, the low 50-mile-per-hour range for us this morning. And then taking a few quick checks outside on our TransGuide cameras, 35 at Judson. Nice, only a few cars out there headed southbound this morning. And then also looking at another one of our TransGuide cameras, 10 over at Wurzbach, looking nice and quiet as well. Matt and Sarah.
And then the rest of the week, I forgot to take my zeros out there. But anyway, it's going to be hot for the rest of the week. All right.
It's not zeros on the other side of like the 93, you know, so it's like 930 degrees. As long as it's not that, we're okay. Let's talk about what's happening out there on the roadway. Still nice and quiet, not dealing with any accidents just yet. Taking a look up here on the northwest side, close to Camp Bullis and La Cantera Parkway. If you're getting ready to head eastbound on 10, speed's looking pretty good for you in about the 70-mile-per-hour range in upper 60s. Then closer in towards the downtown area, also looking pretty good for us. Not seeing any congestion on that downtown loop. So close to that 1035 interchange near Calabria, Hildebrand, speeds in the upper 50s and low 60s. Currently, your travel time from Bernie Stage Road down to that 410 interchange, that's going to run you about a 12-minute drive. Looking outside in a few of those TransGuide cameras, looking nice and clear over on 1604 this morning. And then inside Loop 410 over on Woodlawn, also looking good, both upper and lower levels, nice and smooth. Sarah.
All right, thank you very much, Natalie.
What a bad day it was up there. I feel sorry for the folks up in Granbury.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers are with the people up there in North Texas, in the Dallas and Fort Worth area, because it's a very scary situation. Not nearly as bad for us. I mean, we really did escape the brunt of it. It's still a little bit of a slick road situation for us out there. I noticed that myself this morning, and I was looking at one of my TransGuide cameras. Jesse, can you punch up camera 1 for us out there, especially in the 10 La Cantera area? Still a few small drizzle drops on the camera lens for us this morning. You are still going to deal with some slick road situations out there, just for a little bit of residual from that overnight rain that we had, especially up kind of on the west and northwest side. So just be a little bit cautious this morning. A real quick check, 37 at Cesar Chavez. We do have one really big problem, and that is over at the 37 and 410 interchange. We do have a semi-truck that hit a bridge, and it is currently leaking some diesel fuel, so a very serious accident just kind of on the southwestern southeastern corner of the downtown area. So we'll have more information on that. But unfortunately, the camera in that area is down this morning. Sarah, Matt. I'm going to have to buy one of those tickets. All right, let's talk about what's happening out there on the roadways. We're dealing with some slick road conditions because of that overnight rain and a few problems out there. It's getting busy starting off early this morning. Taking a look over here on the southeast side of town, close to that 410 and 37 interchange, dealing with a pretty major accident. We had a semi-truck hit a bridge over at the 410 and 37 ramp, and it's reported to be leaking some diesel fuel, so it could take a while to clean up this mess. Also getting reports of a new major accident over at 1604 and La Cantera this morning. So again, this is an area where I saw this morning some pretty slick roads as well coming in to work, so give yourself plenty of time. Taking a look outside in a few of our TransGuide cameras, 35 over at Judson, looking pretty good for you on that 35 corridor. And then a real quick check over at 281, real close to that Loop 410 area, also seeing roadways just a little bit slick this morning. So Paul, can we expect any more rain or drizzle, or are things going to clear up for us today?
Oh,
A good Wednesday morning too. It's going to be a little bit of a tough drive in some areas. We are dealing with some slick roads out there. But first, want to wish a big congratulations to Jackie from Pipe Creek, Texas, for being our next KENS 5 winner of the morning. Enjoy that $250, Jackie. Get yourself a mani-pedi or something nice. Take a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map. This is where things are getting a little sticky out there. In my computer system, I've got 3 different accidents pending, all within the same stretch of about a mile or 2 of each other. One is over at O'Connor, one is over at Weidner, and the other one is over at Judson. So they're all kind of within the same stretch of each other. So if you are heading in that area of 35, just know that you may have an accident right in that area. So I'm still waiting for it to kind of clarify exactly where that accident is. Taking a look outside on a few of our TransGuide cameras, 410 over at Fredericksburg, not yet seeing that heavy congestion eastbound or westbound. So it still looks pretty good for you. And then closer towards 410 over at New Braunfels near that 281 area, still looking nice for you, but it is picking up on the eastbound side. Send over to Paul, who can talk a little bit about that rain. Is summer here already, Paul?
Well, not officially.
Feels like it. I mean, with those temperatures. All right. to talk about what's happening out there on the roadways. We finally have determined where that accident is. It's actually at 35 and Judson. So not at Weidner, not at O'Connor, but actually at 35 and Judson for you this morning. So do be careful out there on this section of that 35 corridor this morning. Also closer towards the downtown area at that 35 1090 interchange, dealing with a minor accident as well. And then a little bit further out on the west side over at that 1604 and 151 interchange, also dealing with a minor accident. And taking a quick check outside in a few of our TransGuide cameras, look over at 90 and General McMullen, starting to pick up both eastbound, westbound, and a real quick check over on 281 at Winding Way, starting to really see some of the congestion building on the southbound side. Matt and Sarah. You know, just a few minutes ago, we were dealing with an accident real close to the medical center near Fredericksburg and Wurzbach, but it looks like that accident has cleared, so that's some good news for some commuters in and around that medical center area this morning. Also dealing with some overnight construction in and around that 281 410 interchange. Looks like it is in the process of clearing up. Usually that construction does clear up around the 5:30 time frame, but don't exactly have a TransGuide camera in the area just yet. But speaking of 410, if we look outside in a few of our TransGuide cameras this morning, 410 over at Fredericksburg. This is close to that 410 I-10 interchange, looking nice and quiet for us. And then a little bit further past that interchange over at 410 and Jackson Keller, also looking nice, moving along smoothly for us this morning. Matt and Sarah. I'll go buy my ticket. And good Friday morning, everybody. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. Just a few hours to go, and the weekend is ours. Let's get you through that commute. Taking a look at our KENS 5 instant traffic map, and my map is now behaving. Taking a look over here on the west side, close to that 1604 and 90 area. A little small pocket of congestion, but shouldn't last too long once you get on to 1604, close to Petrenko and West Military. Speeds in the upper 40 and low 50 mile per hour range. And then closer in towards that 151 Bandera area, looking pretty good for us, close to Shanefield, Bowens Crossing, New Gilbo. Speeds in about the low 50s and low 40 mile per hour range. If we look outside in a few of our TransGuide cameras, close towards that 10 and 1604 area, looking pretty calm. And then over towards 90, also looking pretty good for us, real close to the Nogalitos area. Send it over to Paul, because I have a feeling you have a toasty forecast in store for our beautiful weekend.
Oh, yeah.